Hey Google, turn on display light.
Okay, turning on the display light.
Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Smallmouth, and today's episode is going to be a special one. I will be sharing with you on my display cabinet setups for my One Piece WCF figurines, as well as some useful tips. Today, I'm going to cover on the cabinet I use, lightings for my display, backing and base, risers and shelvings that I use, how I dust-proof my cabinets, and finally, how I safeguard my collections. As you can see, I have a total of 4 display cabinets. I purposely left one cabinet untouched so I could share with you guys how I set it up from scratch. Let's get started, shall we? Firstly, the display cabinet of my choice is the IKEA Detolf. It is used by many collectors everywhere because of its affordable price and easy assembling. I would recommend to get this for any collectors who are starting out. My advice to you is to plan ahead on where do you want to place your display cabinets. It is a huge red flag to place near the windows as it will expose and damage your collection from sunlight. Another area to avoid placing your display cabinets is under your aircon. You don't know when your aircon will have water leakage, which might destroy your cabinets or even worse, your collections. Luckily for me, no harm was done to my collection. For lightings, I am using LED lights for my display. Many collectors are afraid that lights can damage their collections where the paint on the figurine fades off. Usually, what will damage your figurines are the exposure to sunlight and UV lights. I would recommend using LED lights because they don't usually go into the UV spectrum, so it shouldn't damage your figurines. I got my LED lights which was specially designed for IKEA Detolf from They Look Light. I will place the details under the description below if you are interested to get it. Let me show you quickly how I set it up. It is really simple. Just have to make sure you place it in a zigzag method. Lastly, use a cable tie to secure your wires to make it look neat. Having backing and base allows each section of your display cabinets to have its own limelight. You can tell the difference between this cabinet with backing and base compared to this without any. I would advise to have at least a base so that there won't be unwanted shadow casting from the top sections. I do not have a really nice wall, so a backing is required for me to make my collection stand out. For myself, I DIY my backing and base from a black board or paper. Usually, for the base, I use a thinner paper because it is cheaper. For the backing, I will get a higher GSM paper so that it is sturdier as it is placed upright. I will suggest to plan out how many backing and base you need for your display. Rather than getting it piece by piece, you can actually get a bigger sheet at a cheaper price if you are on a budget. Next up, I'm going to touch on acrylic risers and shelvings that I use. Personally, due to the small size of the figurine and the large space in terms of height in each section of the IKEA Detolf, I would recommend to use acrylic risers to showcase each and every characters. But if aesthetic is not a concern to you, and you already have too much figurines and just want to store it in a display cabinet, you can choose to use shelvings to add more layers in each section. You can custom make acrylic risers or shelves anywhere. I got my acrylics from BING.ACRYLICS on Carousel. Another important thing and downside of IKEA Detolf is that it has gaps around the cabinet glass door. So dust proofing your display is ideal if you do not want dust getting on your collections. There are many kinds of dust proof strips like weather seal. For me, I personally prefer this adhesive brush drop excluder seal strip. Not only is it able to trap dust, it is also gentle to the cabinet glass door when you open the door. Lastly, let's talk about locks. There was a piece of news that went viral where a collector's Gundam figure collectibles was damaged by his visiting cousin's child. You can read the whole story in the description below. Kids will be kids. Children will think that these are toys. Therefore, I will advise you to get a simple lock to safeguard your precious collections. It requires a little DIY to install the locks. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope these tips could be useful to all new and seasoned collectors. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do comment down below if you have any questions or useful tips to share. I'll see you on my next video. Hey Google, turn off display light.
Alright, turning the display light off.